What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a review on the Star Wars Black Series Nightbrother Warrior and the Nightbrother Archer. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with these characters, these are characters that appeared in the Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and then Jedi Fallen Order Survivor. Or Jedi Survivor. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but these were definitely from those series of video games. I believe these are from the first game, if I'm not mistaken. But as you guys can see right here, these are on clearance. I was able to get these from Gamestop. So before I kind of go into the characters, I wanted to let you know about, about the deal that I was able to get on these figures. So I went to my local GameStop, just happened to stop in, and I noticed that they had these on clearance, and as you guys can see right here, this is going for $11.97 and this is going for $10.97, so about $1 difference. But the sale actually at GameStop, and from what I saw, it was just an in-store promotion only. They had buy one and get two free, so I was able to pick up 3 of the Nightbrother Warriors and 3 of the Nightbrother Archers. So it's definitely good if you're looking to army build. For basically, for these sets, I pretty much paid $25, which is the price of one. So it's an absolutely amazing deal. I highly recommend you guys picking up and taking advantage of this promotion. Now, I will preface and say that I'm not a big, I don't really know too much about these characters in particular, or I guess the kind of race of characters, if you will. Obviously I know that these are, definitely, the same, kind of vibe of the, of Darth Maul. I don't remember what they're actually called. Dathomirians? Dathomir. I think that was a planet, but I don't remember what they're coming from. And obviously on the, the titling of the characters, they're called Nightbrother. So I'm not sure, but nonetheless, let's get into it. Let's open these up. All right, YouTube, and this is how the figure look outside of the packaging. So as you guys can see, it does come with the mace accessory for the Nightbrother Warrior and the bow accessory for the Nightbrother Archer. So they look pretty good. They're just, standard. Not really much paint details, but all in all, they service what they're meant to do. Getting into the characters themselves, there's no other accessories that they come with. No other additional hands. Not even like an arrow with the bow. So when it comes to the Black Series, I want to say this is pretty much standard fare. They typically don't really give you too much with the Black Series, and I think that's one grip that a lot of fans have with the Black Series. They have the single jointed elbow, and the lack of accessories, lack of head. So I can completely understand, and if I'm being completely honest, I would not, no way in hell, pay $25 for either of these figures, because that is what they retail for. That's just definitely out of the question for me personally, but getting this sale, I definitely see the benefit of it, especially if you're looking to army build. Why not? So we'll start off with the Archer, and then we'll move on to the Warrior. So starting off, this is how the figure looks. I like the paint details on the character himself. This one in particular is a little bit more reminiscent to Darth Maul himself. In terms of the neck articulation, it does fit really nice. There's a separate hinge, so you do get a lot of motion in the neck, which is definitely nice. It's definitely like a free floating joint. For the arms itself, it goes up pretty well. There is no butterfly joint, but as you guys saw, it goes up. You do get a bicep. You do not get a bicep swivel. Interesting. Okay, so there's no bicep swivel, but in its place, you do get a single jointed elbow with a hinge. And then for the hands, you do have that horizontal hinge right there. So pretty standard. It would be nice to get a vertical in its place, but what are you going to do? And then for the torso, he does have that Lightning Collection style torso, which is really, really nice. So you get that nice ball joint coupled with an ab crunch. But actually, you know what? If I'm looking here, I thought there was maybe an ab crunch, but it was just hindered by the skirt, but it doesn't look to be the case. So all you're going to get is that upper diaphragm movement. So again, when it comes to the articulation, it's definitely unfortunate. Like I said, there's no bicep swivel, and of course you're stuck with the, just the free floating waist. For the leg articulation, just pull up the skirt a little bit. If you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, I don't believe, oh no, there is a slight thigh rotation, just kind of hidden. You do get a double jointed knee, which is nice. There you go. I will say that you could get a little bit better of articulation for the double joint. I'm not going to try to force it, but I feel like you could probably get a little bit more. And then there is no shin swivel. And for the leg articulation, you do get a pivot. And you do get up and down, but maybe on my right foot, it's a little stuck. But you can see it moving on that left foot. So all in all, like I said, it's you're not really going to get much in terms of articulation. And dare I say, there's actually a little bit less articulation than what I was expecting. All right, and then that's how the bow looks in his hand. So it does fit nice. I just feel that without having any other type of accessory or anything like that, it is it's just kind of awkward. You know what I mean? Like he has a bow but no arrow, no nothing. So that's a little unfortunate. And then moving on to the Nightbrother Warrior, I'm going to fairly assume that this is pretty much the same exact articulation as the Nightbrother Archer. I will say that I do see that there is a butterfly joint right here, which actually looks like we do get a butterfly joint on this one too. So mine was just really kind of deep hidden. There you go. So that's a little bit of a nice surprise. Okay, yeah, nice to see. So you do get a little bit of a butterfly joint. It's not the best butterfly, and it doesn't really work all that well. I wish it was a deeper butterfly, but what are we gonna do? Again, you do get that single jointed elbow with that horizontal hinge, the same diaphragm movement, and then leg articulation. You get the thigh swivel with the double jointed knee, and then you do get that foot articulation. And that's how the two figures look standing side by side. So as you guys can see, if they were more uniform in a group shot, it'd probably look a little bit better. Ultimately, like I said, there is some areas of opportunity, but let me show you guys what they look side by side with some other figures. Okay, and that's how they look next to the Marvel Legends Vulcan and the Lightning Collection Blue Alien Ranger, or Kaku Blue. So as you guys can see, there is a noticeable size difference from the Nightbrothers compared to more domestic lines. Even though technically these are all Hasbro figures, you do get a difference in the size. All in all, I would say they pretty much work, just depending on the figure itself. Of course, if you're looking army build, then they'll definitely look better in a group shot. But all in all, like I said, I highly recommend you guys stopping into your local GameStop and picking these up if you have some available. But with that being said, guys, let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. Peace.